Now we will see a very important property in transaction called as a acid properties. So what is the acid properties and why it is very important, that we will see in this video. Acid property is very important to ensure integrity of data. So database system should follow this 4 property of a transaction. So first one, that is A for atomicity, then C for consistency, I for isolation, and D for durability. Now what is called as a atomicity? Either all operation of the transactions are reflected properly in the database or none. It is also called as a all or a none. If one transaction has 100 operations, it has to perform 100 operation. If it perform 99 operation and 101 is got fail, it will be rolled back to a initial state. So whether it will perform all the operation or none operation. If any one operation get fail during the execution of a instruction or a operation, it will be aborted and roll back to its initial value. So it is called as a atomicity, either all or a none. Now this atomicity we are seeing in the daily life. If anyone performing the operations or anyone reserving the ticket from the IRCT, whether ticket will be booked or a not. Now the second property is consistency. The consistency requirement is that the sum of two database be unchanged by execution of transactions. That means before transaction start and after the transaction completed, sum of money should be same. If you write this, before transaction start and after transaction completed, sum of money should be same. Consider if A account has 100 rupees and B account has 200 rupees. So before the transaction, total sum of money of A and B is 100 plus 200 equal to 300. If 50 rupees is transferred from A to B, so A has now 50 and B has how much? 250. So transaction is equal to 50 plus 250 is equal to 300. So before the transaction is 300 and after the transaction is 300. So it is called as a consistency. So before the transaction start and after the transaction completed, sum of money should be same. It is called as a consistency. So every transaction follow the consistency. Consistency means transaction will never leave your database in half finished state or inconsistent state. If one part of transaction fail, all of the pending changes made by transactions are rolled back to initial state. Now we will see isolation. If several transactions are executed concurrently, their operation may interleave in some undesirable way, resulting in an inconsistent state. To avoid the problem of concurrent execution, transactions should be executed in isolation manner. Isolation property ensure that each transaction must remain unaware of other concurrently executing transactions. Even though main transaction may be executed concurrently in the system must guarantee that all the transactions should be isolated from each other. During the reservation on IRCTC, if someone booking, consider A is booking ticket from Mumbai to Pune and B is booking ticket from Mumbai to Delhi. So due to the isolation, it is obvious that A will get reservation from Mumbai to Pune, and B will get reservation from Mumbai to Delhi. It will not possible A will get Mumbai to Delhi and B will get Mumbai to Pune, though they are operating simultaneously or concurrently at the same time. So it is due to isolation, A will get reservation from Mumbai to Pune and B will get reservation from Mumbai to Delhi. This is due to the isolation properties. All the transactions are isolated to each other during the transaction at the same time. Now the last property is durability. Durability property guarantees that once a transaction completes successfully, all the update that is carried out on the database persist even if there is a system failure after the transaction complete execution. Changes made during the transactions are permanent once the transaction committed. Even if the database server is failed in between transaction, it will return to consistent state when it is restarted. That means if A has a 300 rupees after committed, so it must remains 300. It will not change to a 250 or a 3000 after the some duration or after the 2 or 3 year. Must remain A is equal to 300 throughout the year. So it is called as a durability. Durability means if data is saved or committed, it must save as it is irrespective of server failure, irrespective of database failure, irrespective of time.